Do you suffer from compulsive buying disorder? Research shows 6% of the population does, and the problem appears to be increasing. How can you tell if you have compulsive buying disorder? Let's go through the questionnaire developed by Clance et al. Number 1, does your spending feel out of control? Number 2, do you obsess about shopping? Number 3, do you buy more things than you need or can afford? Number 4, does your buying interfere with your work, social functioning, or relationships? Number 5, do you frequently purchase things to make yourself feel better? Number 6, do you feel guilt or shame after making purchases? Number 7, do you frequently return items because you feel bad about buying them? Number 8, do you make promises to yourself to reduce your spending but are unable to keep those promises? Number 9, do you keep your spending secret from friends and family members? And finally, number 10, do you feel anxious or panicky if you are unable to shop? If most of these questions describe you, keep listening for more important information. Under the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, compulsive buying disorder can be included under the diagnosis of other specified disruptive, impulse control, and conduct disorder. Note, if you or someone you know is facing problems with debt, please check out the Aspire to Money video on options for dealing with debt. According to Professor Dittmar, compulsive buyers experience irresistible impulses to buy, lose control over their spending, and continue to buy despite experiencing negative personal, financial, occupational, and/or social consequences. Multiple studies have found that this problem is connected with anxiety, depression, obsessive compulsiveness, low self-esteem, sensation-seeking, stress avoidance, escapism, eating disorder, and substance abuse. Clance et al. Reported on one compulsive spender named Rob, who was also a recovering alcoholic. Rob described the compulsive spending as, "I get tingly sensations in my forehead when I see money, and I know that's part of the addictive cycle for me with debt and money and spending. It's that it's altering my brain chemistry." Rob went to a discount store for a few items, then reported that as he went by items that weren't on his shopping list, his addictive mind would start talking to him. "I had to talk to myself out of buying a bunch of things I didn't need," said Rob. Despite his awareness of his problem, Rob still ended up purchasing a few unnecessary items. He described his compulsive spending as having a magnetism to it beyond anything I have ever experienced with respect to alcohol. Tip: if you or someone you know is considering bankruptcy, please check out the Aspire to Money video on personal bankruptcy in the United States. According to the American Addiction Centers, there are 4 phases of compulsive buying. First, anticipation. You feel an urge to shop and you can't stop thinking about it. Second, preparation. You make decisions about when and where to go, what to wear, and which credit card to use. 3, shopping. You feel intense excitement during the actual shopping experience. 4, spending. Your ritual is completed with the purchase. You may feel euphoria or relief, followed by a sense of letdown or disappointment with yourself. Compulsive buyers often head out to shop when they are feeling bad about themselves. Their spending is way beyond overspending their credit card that the average person does once in a while. Shopping addiction has little to do with individual wealth. Shopping and spending can be done in a variety of venues, from high-end boutiques to garage sales. According to Coran et al., compulsive spending is a medicating behavior, and in its extreme forms is similar to other addictions such as alcoholism. Despite the spending, the compulsive buyer ends up feeling shame, guilt, and regret after his or her spending spree. In addition, there may be major conflicts or tension in the compulsive buyer's family because of the additional spending, since financial problems can strain marriages and put everyone under a lot of pressure. A shopping addiction is very different from a love of shopping. People with a shopping addiction continue to shop despite serious negative consequences. Many compulsive buyers face consequences such as serious credit card debt, inability to pay bills, failed relationships, and even criminal legal troubles. Of course, not everyone who has trouble managing money has a money disorder. But this video is intended to offer hope for those that do. With counseling, such people can recover from their addiction. They do not need to continue to suffer social, emotional, occupational, and financial trouble. If you or someone you know is in this situation, please seek help. According to the American Addiction Centers, research shows that the best way to treat a shopping addiction is with cognitive behavioral therapy, a form of talk therapy in a group setting. Patients are taught to question harmful thought patterns and understand how these patterns affect their behavior and emotions. They then develop strategies to change self-defeating patterns and learn healthy coping methods for stressful situations. You may be able to receive some CBT sessions under your employer's benefits program. Contact the Financial Therapy Association at www.financialtherapyassociation.org to find a financial therapist near you. Drug therapy may also be used, including antidepressants, antipsychotics, anti-anxiety medication, mood stabilizers, or opioid antagonists. Last but certainly not least, the support group Debtors Anonymous uses a 12-step program to stop spending money and going into debt. Debtors Anonymous meetings are free and are available in cities all over the United States. I hope this video has been helpful. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Aspire to Money channel.